What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican. Co.com. I guess the beta should be out by the time this video releases. Inshallah. And Abuamerican/shop. Make sure you check it out. So, going back to this whole conversation that I had with the three Muslims and with Mahdi and Red Pill Arabic. These girls out here doing this wild stuff online. You know, at some point you guys are gonna have to accept that I'm at least 80% correct when I speak. What am I gonna go into? You need access to your girl's phone. The women folk of your family, you need access to their phones. Period. You can argue with me all you want, but one of you out there, I don't know who it is, I don't know if you watch this channel, but there's a bunch of y'all out there who know people whose women folk are online, social media, doing goofy stuff. From OnlyFans to having inappropriate chats to whatever, Instagramming themselves up, being goofballs on Twitter. Y'all women folk are out there being wild and they running mad and they moving mad. And you know, I think that's the heart of so many people being mad at me, trying to call me Dave, trying to like say all this stuff about me, saying I have no ghira. But you don't find my women online doing that goofy stuff. Y'all women, yes. Mine, no. Y'all women out there doing goofy stuff. There was a short time when my woman she was new and she had a particular behavior, trained out of it. Girl ain't even online really anymore. None of them. So, going back to what I was saying, y'all really need to have access to the phones and the social media of your women folk, because they're a mess. A lot of them, not all of them obviously, but a lot of them. And you need to really take seriously your responsibility and duty over these women, because obviously you're not, because you got sisters out here making crazy statements online, doing crazy stuff. You know, whether you like to admit it or not, a lot of these sisters are why dudes are going black pill. And so this guy parked in my driveway. Come on, man. Of all the places you could park, why in my driveway? So yeah. So this guy's just being goofy. It's like right in my driveway. What the heck? So anyway, they're out here acting a particular way, acting in a bad way, and they're even giving dudes like this black pill idea that there's like no good women left. You know, it's not Abuamerican doing that. But y'all mad at me for calling this behavior out. For saying that you need access to your women folks' phone. And in y'all sisters, how do you say that I'm wrong? We're looking at a whole generation of sisters out here running mad. Running just reckless on the streets, just acting crazy. And you want to say I'm wrong? Or is it the fact that maybe you're one of those sisters and it serves your interests to not have your men folk going through your social media and your phone? It's an honest conversation we need to have, because all this emancipation and all this other type of stuff, I mean, what did y'all do with it? All this freedom of the 21st century. And it makes sense that you're trying to eliminate, you know, your walis and your wakils and whatnot, you know, from everything that you do. It makes sense from the female, you know, Western feminist perspective that you don't want a man in your business, because your business is never really good. Because if there's nothing wrong with your business, why do you have a problem with any of the men folk of your family, your husband, to your father, to anybody, your brothers, seeing what you're doing? My wife can go through my phone. She can go through my phone. She knows my passcode. Nothing to hide. I'm not doing anything shameful or crazy on there. Contrary to popular belief. Anybody can go through my phone. She's not going to find anything in there surprising. I open my phone, I surf, I chat, I talk, I do everything right in front of her. Not always, because I got brothers that I talk to, and so, those things are conversation. Those are conversations that are private between me and brothers. But in general, because that's more like a quote unquote client type, confidentiality type thing. But other than that, man, I don't care. So why are you sisters so adamant about keeping the menfolk of your family out of your phones and whatnot? What do you got going on in there that's so goofy, dangerous? Don't tell me it's uncovered pictures of friends and whatever else. Delete them. What do you need them for? What if you lose your phone? There's people out there, they can crack your phone in an instant. They'll take it to a shop, get it cracked. There's guys who actually have to know how to crack your phone. Then they got the pictures of it. Someone can steal your phone. People can literally walk by with devices and crack your phone. There's devices that can actually steal data off your phone. If it's transferred or online. I know everything says encrypted or whatever else. There's people out there, they do nothing else but capture data between devices, online. So all of these are just excuses, and they're not good ones. Because for every excuse you come up with, you can come up with 100 reasons as to why what you say doesn't make sense. Guys, when we start looking at this stuff, we start looking at these sisters moving kind of funny online, and maybe that woman isn't a sister. Maybe she's LARPing Islam and Muslims. That could be the case. Then but even if we just eliminate her from that entire thing, we've seen enough. Enough brothers are on all these multiple channels talking about just the dearth of sisters that are upon any sort of chastity, purity, the stuff that the guys want, and that we should be anyway as Muslims. That maybe it's time to go back to enforced morality, like we have in Islam. We do have enforced morality. Maybe y'all don't like it, but that's not really it's not really our problem, is it? That's your problem to deal with. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe this should be a live show. We really need to look at just training this idea out of the minds of our women folk, that they have some form of privacy in these regards. What conversations can you have that aren't impermissible, that should be hidden? You know what I'm saying? You talking to a sister about her marriage, this, that, the other. Why would you be afraid for somebody else to see that conversation? If you're talking to a dude, why would you be afraid for someone to see that conversation? There's a reason why. Because intrinsically something's wrong there. If there's nothing wrong in that conversation at all, zilch, zero wrong in that conversation, tell me, why would you want quote unquote privacy and want to hide it? I'm not saying people shouldn't have private affairs. This is a private affair amongst family. I'm not talking about the general public here. I'm not talking about putting it online for everybody to see. No, I'm talking about amongst your family, amongst your male folk. And some of y'all males need regulation also. We saw that thing I put up, that screenshot. That's that woman. She's saying she's looking for a Muslim partner. She's not in a proper state of dressing, and y'all dudes are just scrolling down there. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, DM me. Blah blah blah. Check your DMs. What the heck is wrong with you guys? Y'all need regulation also. You guys, and I guarantee you are the guys that come at me. 100%. Y'all are the guys that come at me. You guys. You are the brothers, the sisters, the uncles, the fathers and grandfathers of these trash women and sisters out there. Because instead of doing your duty, watching your women folk, you online watching women folk. Get it under grips, dudes. What is wrong with y'all? Watch your women. What are you doing? What are you doing? Instead, you online panting and sweating and huffing and puffing over some random broad online and getting mad at Abuamerican. That 3 months you spent chasing me around online on different platforms is 3 months that your women folk been out there acting buck wild and crazy, doing crazy stuff. I guarantee you ain't watching them as close as you watching me. Lame, sad, and pathetic. And that's not what we're supposed to be as a ummah. So stop being it. I don't know what's going on out there, but Abuamerican's always right. You need access to your woman's phone. And if she does not want you to have access to her phone or her social media, dude, if that's not a freaking red flag of all red flags, I don't know what is. But if you get mad at me, then there's two cases. One, you're a woman who has something to hide. Two, you're a dude who's too pathetic and lame to confront his woman, and so you think coming here confronting me is bravery. You can't stand up to your woman, but you want to try and come stand up to me. You pathetic coward. I'm always right about y'all. But y'all brothers out there doing the work, putting in the work, making sure that things are running right. It's me, American, I'm out.